Hello everyone. Hopefully the art video yesterday was okay. I mean, that was about as good of an angle as I'm gonna get. I do need to uh, purchase some lighting, maybe later on down the road, maybe another phone to get a couple different angles. But not yet, because of course, I don't have the funds to really start spending that amount. I mean, because a new phone, costs maybe around 1,000+ bucks. Um, and depends on what kind of plan you're on. So, but gotta turn on the fan. It's way too hot in here. The insulation sucks. Um, but anyway, last night I just went to in the downtown area of my little city. Hung around there, had a couple drinks, had some food, and then went home. Um, I mean, overall, it wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be. I just liked staring at the sky. I think that was my most enjoyable part, was just sitting down with, my final drink and just looking at the sky. Just watching the sunset. I mean, it's kind of interesting how nowadays we're so blinded by technology, we just don't see the beauty of nature. I mean, just to think that our ancestors were more fascinated with that, and we're trying to figure out how to explain that. Explain nature, explain how everything works. And nowadays, it doesn't even seem like that spark of curiosity exists, or it's rare. That does make me sad. Um, I used to have that spark. I don't really have it as much anymore, mainly because my desire is to just figure out how to live as stress-free of a life as possible. And if that means at some point I have to live in my car, then I have to live in my car, because I'm not going to justify spending thousands a month in rent in a place that I'm hardly ever in for, for majority of the year, and then hope that the rent doesn't go up the next year. It's like, how does that make sense? Make it make sense. Rent should be cheap. Rent should be affordable. Because you're paying for a place that you don't even own. You're just paying for a roof. So, God, I kind of look like Eddie from Stranger Things with the hair. But anyway, today I'm going to try and drive from Austin to Killeen, because that's where my friend lives, and that's about a 45-minute drive, roughly. I do have to get on the highway for that, but the stretch of highway that I will be getting on to go to Killeen is, it's more than half the journey, and it's pretty sparse. So that should be, reasonable for me to actually try and getting up to speeds, of 75, 80 miles an hour. Because the speed limit on, most Texas highways is 70 to 80 miles an hour. So, and most people go 10 over. So just to give you an idea of how fast people drive around here, note, I only tend to go like around the speed limit, give or take 5 miles an hour, over or under. Sorry, I keep stepping on the tripod. But, I'm trying to watch my speed. I definitely need to work on my braking distance, my acceleration, because it feels a little too jerky at times, or I brake too soon, or sometimes too late. Well, not too late, I can still stop before hitting the car. It's just I gotta really, floor it on the brakes at the last minute. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to first get gas, because for some reason when I got gas last time, the pump stopped after like only putting in a couple gallons. Meanwhile, I have half a tank of gas. I'm trying to actually get it filled up, so that way I just don't have to worry about gas for my trip. But anyway, I'll try and refill again, see if it actually works. If not, but anyway, I am going to do that. Then gonna first drive up to a coffee shop that's not quite in between the journey, but just to get some coffee, you know. And yeah. So also I've been reading the recent comments, and you know, for one of the comments that said I look like a hot mess, well, because I am a hot mess. You know, I don't mean like hot, I mean just like I'm just a mess. So I'm trying to work on that though. I feel like the mood stabilizers are finally kind of getting to their, you know, equilibrium point. Because I don't feel like I'm in as bad of a mood anymore. Um, there are people who state that I should get off the medication, and no offense, I don't know you, I don't know your background, I don't know, you know, why I should take someone's word to stop taking medication, because there are people who just need medication in addition to other forms of therapy to actually overcome their mental health issues. So I'm not sure why I'm going to stop taking them. I mean, I will probably talk to my psychiatrist about all of the signs and symptoms I've been having over the past couple of weeks, and then kind of keep track of, hey, am I getting back to a sense of normalcy? I do need to be better about writing things down, so yeah. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I might make a video tonight, I don't know, because I'm going to stay over at a friend's place. So hopefully that art video was okay. I may try and make another one tomorrow night, depending. But yeah, the art videos so far just don't seem to be working in terms of getting a good setup. So I do need to talk to one of my friends about getting a proper setup, as far as like lighting goes and everything. But I'll have to wait until second week of August, because that's when I start my tutoring job again, because from August 2nd to the 16th I have, you know, a 2-week break. Now I just told them I don't want to work the 2 weeks. Like, if that's our intersession, then I'm not going to work during the intersession, you know, unless there's a student that needs tutoring help, then I'll be happy to help. So I told them that, just so I can have a couple weeks to relax, because, you know, I have the savings to do that, and, you know, I really need to focus on my mental health before I even go back to my old job. I did actually contact my previous employer, or my current employer, I should say, sorry, regarding my leave of absence, and yeah, my job is still there. I'll just have to look on their website for different jobs, maybe ones that suit me better. I would like to work on the cost team. That would be nice. You know, even if it's a paid step below than what I'm getting, I'm fine with it. As long as I can at least get somewhere in the 30-ish hour range, I would be okay. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and might make an art post tonight on my community page, depending if I actually like the drawing as much. I mean, I'm not really liking it, it's just more of an experimental drawing, because I'm trying to experiment drawing faster and faster, and just getting details down as quickly as I can, but there is a trade-off. I'm trying to find that balance. So anyway, take care guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.